Ugh. RFK Jr. is literally going to get us killed if we don't do something. If you are not already following Dr. Jessica Nurek, you really should be. She has a PhD in nutritional science. She's a dietitian and a mother, and she's been out here just actively pushing back against the disinformation around public health coming out of this administration. She recently posted a piece on the Senate hearing with the former head of the CDC, who was recently fired by RFK Jr. And I think it's an important piece that you should be watching. So stick around till the end, and then we're going to have some action items.
I'm the last, or I was the last career left in the office of the director. I have no doubt that my role will be replaced by a political.
May I stop you there? You're the last career. So then are you saying that everyone that is remaining
in the
is
office of the director is a political? Yes.
Is a political. And so there is nobody then that is, there must be somebody that is providing that career science then.
A level down, we do have center directors, although 80% are now acting because they've been fired, resigned, or retired.
Dr. Menares, were you ever directed to not speak to career officials? Was that a directive that you received?
That was.
And when was that? When were you directed to not speak to career officials?
Yeah, that transpired over the course of August 25th in the engagements with Secretary Kennedy, and that I was directed to only work with the political appointees that he had put in place at CDC and not to speak or work with career scientists.
What you just saw was testimony from two high-level officials who worked inside CDC under RFK Jr. And before I go on, let me explain something. Within our public health agencies, including the CDC, there are career scientists and staff that are the backbone of the agency. Many of them are there for decades through both Republican and Democrat administrations, and they're hired for their specific expertise. Then there are political appointees, temporary leaders chosen by the administration in power. Some are scientists, many are not, and they usually leave with the administration. One of those career scientists was Dr. Deb Howry, who served under 4 different presidents and 6 CDC directors before resigning last month. Today, she testified that she was the last career scientist in RFK Jr.'s office. And she said that most of the CDC's top scientific leaders have either been fired, resigned, or retired. We also heard from the former CDC director, a political appointee who RFK Jr. fired last month. She testified that she was explicitly directed to only work with the political appointees RFK Jr. had instated at the CDC and not speak to or work with any career scientists. This is what many of us feared, but what we found out today literally could not be worse. RFK Jr. is only working with political appointees and his own people. He's not listening to or working with career scientists with strong subject matter expertise. He's explicitly instructing his people to not even speak to scientists at the CDC. He instructed the director of the CDC to not speak to any career scientists or Congress. And he's making changes to the vaccine schedule based on ideology, having not disclosed any actual evidence. This is extremely concerning, and it puts us all at risk.
As Dr. Nurek says, if you are alarmed by this information, please call your representatives at 202-224-3121 and tell them that RFK Jr. is endangering public health and should be impeached. If a cabinet secretary abuses their office or endangers the public, lawmakers are responsible to draft and vote on the articles of impeachment. As Dr. Nurek points out, silencing scientists and endangering public health is a violation of the job RFK Jr. was confirmed to do, and he has to be removed. This has nothing to do with politics and everything to do with our lives. Call Congress.